Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and we are here, shout out as always to the Dokkan Wiki. And there's been a lot of confusion lately in terms of, you know, what the tickets are for, which banner to summon on, this and that and this and that. So this is going to be hopefully the all-encompassing guide of everything that you need to know. So we will go over the banners and we will figure some shit out here. So this is the Vegito banner. Just, you know, to be noted, I know oftentimes on the global side of the game, they do change up banners, making it impossible for us to plan on who we're summoning on. However, they have never, not one time, changed an anniversary banner. So I would fully anticipate this banner being completely the same. And I would say that this is, of the Dual Dokkan Fest, this is a Dual Dokkan Fest, by the way, in case you guys, you know, have been living under a rock or whatever. And actually, there is a new player to the game every day, so, you know, I mean, you never know, right? So, this is going to be one side of the Dual Dokkan Fest, and this is the Vegito banner. So, let's take a look at the featured units. So, the new units, the Tech LR Vegito, widely considered by a lot of people to be the best unit in the game. Probably either, you know, this guy here, either him or it is Gogeta, his counterpart, right? So this is the banner, and I would call this the superior banner. Let's kind of take a look at the units here. So we have Vegito. This Trunks is actually, Dokkan awakens into a Trunks and Mai, and they are ridiculous. They do a Mafuba, and when you get them, the Mafuba, they have an active skill that gets them up over 1,000% attack. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then, you know, the next two featured units are Dokkan Fest LRs right here. So the return for the very first time on Global, the very first time, the return of LR Gohan. So this is big, obviously, having LR Gohan back in a banner. Now, in fairness, so JP, the first time he returned was on their 5-year anniversary. But guess what? Their 5-year anniversary was, oh, I don't know, 6 months ago. So, you know, going on 6 months ago. So, hey, call it what it is, Global Shaft. And then here's the Int Vegito, still a very strong unit. I would say certainly, not necessarily aging, but just in terms of like their passive and stuff, it's very, very basic. You know, just when they Dokkan awaken into the LR and they transform into the Vegito, they're just like 150% attack and defense, and then they counter. And that's it. Now, that doesn't mean that they're weak by any means, but they're just, you know, very basic unit. Trunks, the Golden Week unit from 2 years ago, believe it or not. And then Zamasu as well. This Zamasu here, very, very good. By the way, I desperately want him. I do not have one single copy of him, so I may have to pick him up with coins. We shall see what happens. And then Tech Merge Zamasu, very, very strong EZA unit. Right here, Fizz VB, probably the strongest EZA in the entire game. I absolutely love this unit. He's so much fun to use. So if you do not have him rainbowed and you pull him, that is an absolute A+++ pull for you, because he is very, very good. Super Vegito, he's decent. Mostly I think he fits in much better on like a Potara team, rather than his own team in the Majin Buu saga. He's 130% attack-led leader, and there's just not enough firepower on that team currently to make it, you know, super, super strong. So, like, if you had a bunch of top-tier LRs, like if you had LR Kid Buu, LR Ultimate Gohan, you know, an LR Super Vegito, like, it'd make this, you know, well, like, you know, a different Super Vegito, maybe a transforming Super Vegito or something like that. It'd just make this team, you know, so much more viable, even at 130%, but I just hate his leader skill. To be honest, if I never pull another copy of him, I'll be happy. Same thing with this STR Buu. STR Buu, the original transformation boost leader, obviously he was replaced with a vengeance by STR Cooler. Now, I know that, you know, some people have been speculating that possibly he'll be replaced by STR Cooler. I doubt it, guys. I like 99% chance, 99.999% chance of that not happening. So anyway, that is the Vegito banner. We can, you know, when it gets a little closer to the anniversary, I would like to go over the units a little more in depth. But specifically, I just want to go over the banners. So again, I would call this the superior banner. It's just going to depend a lot on what your box looks like. So let's kind of keep going. This is the other half of the Dual Dokkan Fest. This is the LR Gogeta banner. He is STR type. So let's take a look at the units on here. Now, this is STR Gogeta. Very, very strong. He's got that typical Gogeta thing where he's super effective against all types. Both of these units have active skills. I mean, they're just crazy strong. It's really only between them and UI Goku in terms of the best unit in the game. And then you could say maybe this new LR Fizz Goku and Vegeta, the Havohai's calling him the Beyond Blue LR. And I think that's a pretty good name for him. So they're pretty good as well. Like, by pretty good, I mean, like, they're busted. So anyway, he's going to be ridiculously strong. He's probably going to look a little better in the majority of events. Once you get him transformed, and he does that super effective against all types, he is going to outdamage Vegito. It just is what it is. Unless you've got 100 dupes in Vegito, he just is. So that's kind of just is what it is, right? So I would definitely recommend giving him probably full additional equipment. So remember that we will be getting the implementation of the equipment system or the skill orb, depending on what they call it. I don't know what they called it on the global side of the game. I'll have to double check that for y'all. But anyway, guys, Gogeta is ridiculous. He's actually the unit I want more. I want Gogeta more. I'm a Gogeta guy. I mean, just in general. Like, I love Vegito as well. So, like, don't get it twisted. I'm a fan of both. But, fork to my nose in a dark alley, I'm picking Gogeta. This is STR Bardock. He Dokkan awakens into Bardock and Hine. They have an active skill. It's essentially a 2-turn B-Pan active skill. And they're on the Movie Heroes team, a very, very nice addition to that Movie Heroes team. I really, really like this unit. Actually, I like this unit a lot as well. I do love that Trunks and Mai with their Mafuba. But these guys are no joke. So they do that active skill. I believe it is a 22% buff for 2 turns. I'm pretty sure. So a similar, like, post calculated effect, like LRB Pan, and then, LR Tech Broly, the new LR Blue Vegeta and Blue Goku. So anyway, very, very strong unit. And then, of course, you have LR Cell, the very first return of LR Cell. Still a really good unit for, like, Super Battle Road. That full heal potential is, pretty much unparalleled in the game. I really, really do like that unit. Could have made him a little stronger, for sure. But once he transforms into Perfect Cell, dude, he's nuts. He's absolutely nuts. The Fizz Gogeta unit, still very strong. Again, the same thing as the Int Vegito unit. Still very, very strong to this day. Very, very basic. Again, super effective against all types. He is, like, honestly, he's one of the very best units for the Legendary Goku event. So if you guys are struggling with the Fusion category, because that was a stage that gave people a lot of trouble for the Legendary Goku event missions. Obviously, if you don't have them, they're going to be a great addition to your Fusion team. And then again, Gogeta, I love Gogeta. I've got 2 copies of him sitting in my box that I just can't bob up, because I love him so much. But he is fully duped out, fully rainbowed. I don't want to see him again. I mean, I'm not going to be super upset if I pull him, just because I love seeing that silhouette. A very, very big turning point in my Dokkan career. I actually really started to play Dokkan a lot. I summoned on this banner with the Broly movie hype, and I really, really started to just get completely sucked into the game. So yeah, he's basically responsible for me playing Dokkan heavily and making content for you guys. Same thing, so, Fizz Broly. I've been pretty critical of Fizz Broly, but still a very, very good unit. Just a little weak defensively. So again, if you're an old player, you definitely have this guy, Tech SS4 Gogeta. Still a very good unit, just definitely aged quite a bit, it just is what it is, right? He is the only SS4 Gogeta in the game, which means we are definitely poised for a new one coming soon. I imagine it's going to be a unit similar to these guys, where they fuse. I think that's the way to go, I think, for sure, with that unit. So kind of moving on, STR Omega. His attack reduction is ridiculous on any single one of his teams, which he's only on one single team, basically, full power. You cannot run him on... He might be on Diabolical Villains as well. I think he is. Maybe he is. I'm not... It's fine. Oh, it's fine. But anyway, full power is basically the only team you can run him on, unfortunately. You can't run him on Shadow Dragons. But he's still really, really strong. A very strong EZA unit. Int Gogeta, please stay away from my summons. Like, he's going to be ridiculous with his EZA. Again, no defense. Just showing signs of age, right? Int Janemba's still one of the top EZAs in the game. You know, if you don't have him rainbowed, not going to be a bad pull for you. Definitely not. Again, only on 2 teams, though. That is kind of what holds him back a little bit as well. So, those are the stone banners, where you'll be collecting red coins and all of those things. Now, there are 2 ticket banners that I want to go over that's been causing a little bit of confusion. So, this one here, this ticket banner, this is the 55 unit multi banner. Now, these tickets, we will, now, as you can see, there's a 200 stone option and a ticket option. They're both the exact same rates and all of those things, so we don't really need to, you know, it doesn't really matter. This is a blue coin banner, so just keep that in mind. You will get 1 guaranteed LR at the end. We collect these tickets, so the tickets here, we collect these tickets throughout the celebration. These are not the tickets that we've been getting on Global. That is a completely different ticket banner, and we'll go over it next. But this is one big 55 unit multi-summon. And then we can kind of go over, there's like a bunch of featured units and stuff, so we can go over them. Obviously, like, this Gohan definitely intrigues me. I definitely want him, you know, to kind of link up, you know, well with my Int SS3 Goku. I never pulled him. I had kind of rotten luck on those banners, but I did end up pulling that Goku. So Gohan is definitely the best unit on the banner, I would say. This SS2, this SS2, and this SS2. Oh no, that's the SS1. Well, these 2 SS2 Gokus, are you SS2? That's the one I'm thinking of. These 3 SS2s with their EZAs are ridiculous. So actually, I wouldn't be mad if I pulled them. Please, I don't want any more of him. No more of him. He is duped out. I guess I could use SA fodder for him. No more of him. I mean, you guys get it, right? There's a lot of, like, you know, I would call them, like, not Z tier or S tier or A tier, but maybe, like, the tier right below that. You know, definitely, actually, maybe they might be in the tier above. These guys are both really, really strong. I really like both of those units. I just have them rainbowed. I don't need any more of them. But what is most intriguing about this banner, so remember, in theory, on this banner, you could pull literally 54 SRs, or I'm sorry, let's just say you could pull, I don't know, you could pull 45 SRs, you could pull 9 Rs, and then 1 LR at the end. You could, in theory, do that. Just keep in mind, it's going to be the rates of, like, a normal banner. You know, 10% SR, or SSR rates, so, like, the typical thing, right? Typical SSR rates, so 10% in any given slot. Probably, on average, you'll pull between 4 and 5 SSRs. I mean, if you get lucky, maybe you can even pull LRs, which we will go over right now. So, this banner, again, should be exactly the same. So the latest LR that we will have is this guy here. So I'm trying to remember the order in which they came out. Yeah, he did indeed. He is the latest LR that will be on the banner. I would not anticipate getting, like, you know, Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, Nappa, UI Goku will not be on this banner or the other banner. Now, with the banner that we'll go over in, you know, a few minutes, you know, UI Goku and Spirit Bomb Absorbed and all of them will be on that banner. But anyway, on this ticket banner or on the stone version, these are the LRs that you're looking at that you can pull unfeatured. So, or you can pull, you know, featured at the end. Well, it won't be a featured unit, but it is a guaranteed LR. So you could very well pull, you know, Tech Broly. You could pull LR Karon Caulifla. You could pull God Goku, or you could pull Mighty Mask. You know, so that's kind of the risk-reward of using stones on this banner. We will all get this for free. You will be able to get all 55 tickets. It's just going to take you until part 3 to go ahead and get that 55th ticket to do the multi. So one more ticket banner to go over, and then we have one other banner to go over later in the anniversary. So this is the actual ticket banner that we've been collecting tickets on, right? You know, like already. Like, what do we have already? Like 60 tickets or something like that, or close to it. At the end of all of the missions, we should have had 55 if you did everything. So This is an SR or higher banner, as you can see. There are 18 featured SSRs, and then, I'm sorry, 197 unfeatured SSRs. And you guessed it, a lot of them are LRs. So, these are the featured characters. I definitely want Tech Caulifla very, very badly. Nail, I really, really want. I still do not have either of them. When Oceanus awakens, she'll be really good. I still don't have her. It's just kind of funny like how the RNG works. There are so many unfeatured units that I need on any given banner, and I just seem to pull the same ones over and over again. And again, the same exact pool of LRs will be on this banner as well. So really not much else to go over, but again, there is no stone option. I'm pretty sure. There is a stone option. Do not spend your stones on this banner. It says there is a stone option. Yeah, don't spend your stones on this banner, please. Just spend it on the just spend it on the Dual Dokkan Fest. You will not regret it for sure. Every last stone you should be spending on these Dokkan Fest banners. So, we have one more banner that we need to go over. So let's go over it now. Okay, so this is going to be for part 2 of the anniversary. We will be getting this banner. So this is a top legendary summon banner. If you guys are unfamiliar with a top legendary summon banner, that means there are 2 featured LRs, and obviously you're looking at them. Broly, Chilai, and Lemo, and then Rose. So both of them are very, very good. Really, really strong for sure. So let's go over the banner. Now, the rest of the banner is obviously just absolute and utter. It's not completely like a dumpster fire, but it's just not great, right? Like, you've got Gowasu, he's strong. This Wrathful Broly's strong. These two here are still pretty good. This Beerus is usable. This Zamasu's usable. But, like, the rest, dude, oh my god, like, these are really the only units you're looking for. And then, of course, all of the unfeatured units. Now, remembering, so, like, he's not on this banner, but, like, LRUI Goku will be on this banner. Here's Spirit Bomb Absorbed, and then everything else should be the same. Cell at the bottom in his rightful place. But yeah, guys, those are the banners. There's really not much else to know in terms of banners. So just remembering that the ticket banners are different. So the tickets we've been collecting are for a completely separate ticket banner. But that is the video, guys. Slap a like if you enjoyed this video. And of course, consider subscribing if you are new. I love you guys, and I'm very hyped for the anniversary. And I'll catch you in the next one. Later.